Hey y'all, hey, peace, love, light, abundance, joy, prosperity, oneness, wholeness to y'all. You know how they say energy flows where attention goes, right? Yeah, the possibilities are endless when it comes to this reality. If we all started to focus on ourselves. Because the only way that something can exist on a mass level is if we collectively put our focus on it. Hence the news. Hence any national story. Those things are put out just for our focus, just for our attention, and we make it reality. But just imagine if we all just focused on ourselves. Just imagine if we all got outside and just grounded and just took a moment to breathe. I'm actually consciously breathing now for the first time in my life. Being less of a chest breather, but more, breathing from my diaphragm. And you're able to do that in levels of stillness, in levels of relaxation. But it's like we talk to constantly be on the go. I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta be this for you, I gotta be this for you, I gotta do this, I gotta show up this way, I gotta talk like this, I gotta be this employee, I gotta be your mom, I gotta be your wife, I gotta be your cousin, I gotta be your best friend, I gotta be your listening ear, I gotta ooh. And I'm being pulled, So it's like, I know the time is right here, right now, for us to start to focus more on ourselves, and we give less attention to the outside noise. Less attention to the outside noise. Because that's what it is. It appears as being outside, and it appears as noise. Like, I made a conscious decision to stop watching a lot of things. I made a conscious decision to stop watching a lot of stuff, because it's like, I'm like, yeah, it's entertaining, but it's like, it's not, it's making me mad. Like, I'm watching women fight, I'm watching couple, like I'm watching all of these things that's playing out, and it's like, does that make me feel good? When I'm watching a group of people fight, how does it make me feel though? Even though it's like, but how does it make me feel? Is it giving me anything, any nourishment to my spirit? So it's like, you really have to be keen on what you allow into your spirit, like what you allow into your eyes, your mouth, your ears. You know what I'm saying? That way you're producing more that's for you. But when you stop giving so much attention to outside stimulation, then that allows inside, recognition. And then that way you stop giving so much attention to these narrations, and you start to create your own story. And in creating your own story, then that's as a whole doing a just do for the collective, because we are less angry, we are less attentive to things that we see, because we understand that that's an option. We have an option to put our focus there, because if we put our focus there, we know that once we put our focus there, then we reap that. So we start to care about where we put our focus, because we say, okay, when we give our attention to it, then that actually makes it a thing, so that way the things that are not supposed to be here as an energy, the things that's not true to nature, that's not true to love and the fruits of the spirit, then that has to be eradicated. So yeah. And just imagine the day we all focus on the truth. Not on what's being projected onto us as for us to then believe it to make it true. That's what it is. I understand now and I'm grateful for. But just imagine when we start to pay attention to the truth. And the truth is internal. It's not what's presented, but it's what's innate. Then everything will start to reflect the truth, and it's going to be so beautiful, even more beautiful than what it already is. That's when trees will start producing fruit again and be able to go outside and just pick an orange and pick an apple. That's when the innate oneness will happen, because we understand that we are all connected, and we stop playing their game, and we start to realize that, dang, we all the same. I'm gonna say this last part. I remember when Nipsey Hussle said it, rest in love. I remember when he said that it was a game changer for him when he realized, when he used to go on a mission, he said his focus was to find somebody that looked just like him, because he knew that they was, the head honchos. And he said he started to break that down. He was like, dang, like, that's deep to me, man. Like, I know who he is based off how he walk, based off how he talk, based off his motion, because I'm looking for me. And he was like, dang, I had to come to the realization that, if I had grew up on that side, then that'll be me. We just grew up on different sides. So we the same. And it was just like, I just want us to start looking at each other as the same and stop giving it to the game, man. And allowing us and knowing that we are the game changers, because we are the game creators. We create our own life. I love y'all.